welcome back to Lehigh River Subdivision, and I'm Ian. And today we're going to be doing another mail call video. I got quite a bit of new rolling stock here and a locomotive to show you guys. But before we hop into the mail call, I want to say thank you to everyone for subscribing to my channel that has. I didn't realize it, but in the last few weeks I went over 700 subscribers, and as of this video we're sitting at 729. So I appreciate everybody for your subscription, and anyone who just watches the videos. It's really cool that you do, and I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I've gotten so much tips, motivation, inspiration, you name it. This community has been awesome, and I try to do as much as I can to give back to everybody else. So with that being said, I'm going to do a shout out today for 3 channels, but I have one more thing I want to talk about, and that is last year around this time I made a scratch built foam bridge abutments video on how I did the bridge abutments for the 2 bridges over in the Lehigh Gorge, and that video has gone over 2,000 views. Just a little, it took it a year, but just a little past a year, and it's hit 2,000 views, and that's pretty cool. That was my best video over the past year of doing this YouTube channel, and I thought that was quite the accomplishment to have a video reach 2,000 views. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to in the description to that video, and you can go ahead and check it out if you haven't already seen it before. So with that being said, let's hop into the channels I'm going to do a shout out for. So I got 3 channels I'd like to give a shout out to, or 4, but I gotta find my cheat sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this right here. Okay, the first shout out I'm going to do is long overdue. I told David I was just going to give him a shout out a while ago, and when I make these videos sometimes things slip my head, and I'm like a squirrel with well, I am a squirrel with ADD, but that's another story. So David has the F&B Railroad, and David has an awesome, so when I started watching David when he first started posting videos, he has a little layout that he had done with some beautiful scenery, and he is currently building an addition onto the layout, so you can see him as he adds on and how he does some of his scenery work, because his scenery work is really good as well. So I'll leave a link to all these channels in the description, but that's David at the F&B Railroad. My next shout out is for Eric. His channel name is Darce I, and he's in the process of building an N-scale layout as well, using Caboose track, and he posts some videos showing his work that he's doing, and go give him a check out, see what he's up to, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. And the last channel that I'm going to do a shout out for is the Trainseekers. The Trainseekers has an N-scale layout, and he's also working with Caboose Unitrack. So the nice thing that I really like about the Trainseekers channel is he has a lot of Lehigh Valley stuff. So that's like bonus points for me to watch, because I love the Lehigh Valley. So go ahead and check out his layout that he has in the process, and I think it's a pretty cool layout he's working on. So those are the 3 channels. Link is going to be in the description for each one of them. Go ahead and show them some support. I'll hop into the mail call. Okay, we got 12 pieces of rolling stock to go over, so I'm going to try to do this as quick and as thoroughly as possible. The first 3 cars come to us from Lombard Hobbies. These are all Atlas Master Line. These 2 are the Tropicana. So these are the old BLMA tooling, and Atlas reproduced these. So we'll take these out and look at them. And the other one is a rail box on track for the Cure from Atlas. There's the information on that. There is the information. These are 64-foot Trinity reefers on the Tropicanas. And they did 12 different road numbers. You can actually get a 12-pack in these. I didn't know that. The 12-pack actually comes with one of the naked, so you actually get a baker's dozen. You get 12 Tropicanas and the one naked. So these are those. We'll take a quick look at them. Now I really wish I had a BLMA one to compare this to, but in my opinion Atlas did a phenomenal job on these. You got the AC unit, the catwalks here, the metal wheels, really crisp paint, all the reflectors. These are just phenomenal looking cars, and they really look good on the track. And they do have the body mount couplers and metal wheel sets. So there is the Tropicana. Alright, so here is the Atlas on track for the Cure rail box. I went ahead and pulled this out. This one does not have the handprints on the side like the Microtrains line one I have. So let me go grab that and see if they're the same road number. Alright, it is the same road number. So the one in my left hand is the Atlas. The one in my right hand is the Microtrains. So you can see the Microtrains one has the handprints on the right side. Atlas chose to not do that. I believe in real life it has the handprints. So there's one little thing that Atlas didn't do that Microtrains did. Otherwise it's a really nice car, and for the $20 that I paid for it, that was not a bad price. This is a car that received a lot of likes in the last video, and this is the Virginia Railway 40-foot standard boxcar single door. This was made by N-Scale Enthusiast, or made for them by Microtrains. It's a special run, and it's basically like a heritage boxcar. I think it's a fantasy, but it's a really neat car. When I saw this, I was like, I gotta add that to the collection, especially since I like the 40-foot boxcars. So I'm not gonna pull this one out. You can see the detail. That one's really cool. So let's move on. I brought 2 more of these Reading to Northern hoppers in off of eBay, and it brings me to a total of 19 of these. So one more and I have my 20 car unit coal trade. That's what I've been shooting for. I'm not going to pull these out because you've seen these hundreds of times. They're my favorite cars I have. So we're going to move on, and these were part of an eBay lot, and what I got was this Jack Frost car, Microtrains. So this is a newer Microtrains, or more recent. I went ahead and added the Canadian Pacific Railway Sioux car. This is the car I just gave away in the HO prize in the last contest I did that North Country Trains won. So it was cool to add this car, because now I have the NS one that John at the Schuylkill River Valley got in at the N-Scale contest, and I have the HO car I gave away. So I thought that was really cool. So there's those. We got the a 2-bay Grand Trunk here. I thought that was a nice addition. I like the 2 bays, and we do a lot of frac sanding here in PA. So those are the cars they usually use, 2 bays. So that'll be useful. Durango Rio Grande 40-foot boxcar. This is a 40-foot Rio Grande boxcar. Nice silvery chrome. I thought that was cool, and it's a 40-foot boxcar. So that was the reason I added that. And then this Chesapeake and Ohio 50-foot boxcar. Now let me pull this car out, because this is really cool. So this Chesapeake and Ohio car is a 50-foot auto boxcar, double side doors and end door. So what's cool is, so this end looks like a normal boxcar, right? You got the double doors like the auto parts. So you come to this side, and you got the double doors on the end. I've never seen a boxcar like this before. So this is really cool addition for me, because I don't have anything like this, nor have I seen it. So I thought that was an interesting piece. And moving on, the last thing I have here as far as rolling stock goes is this beautiful Atlas Trainman Lehigh Valley Green Caboose. This one is number 9503. The green is more of a Penn Central green because Penn Central was the parent company that owned the majority of the stock in the Lehigh Valley. So I believe that's the reason that some of the cabooses were painted green. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of here. I got this off eBay and I paid $25 for it, which is a little more than what I'd like to pay. But somebody already put metal wheels in it and they did a little bit of weathering to it, it looks like. It's really hard for me to tell because I'm colorblind, but to me it looks like it's been weathered just a little bit. Not much, but a little. And I'm really happy with this caboose. Very nice. So that is the rolling stock. And the last addition to show you this mail call would be this Bachmann 284 Berkshire. It's a nickel plate road, number 759. This unit became available on the Facebook Marketplace, and I jumped on it because 759 is the one that sits at Steamtown in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And this unit has an interesting backstory. It was under fire in the 70s, and the Delaware and Hudson was supposed to drain the water out of it, and they didn't, and it led to the boiler cracking when it froze. And just like the real life unit, this one isn't going anywhere anytime soon because it is tripping the circuit breaker. So I'm going to send it out to my DCC guy and have it repaired. So that was a bummer. But it is what it is, and I can't wait to have this thing running. I'm sure it's a minor issue, and I don't mess with steam engines. So we'll get that sent out, get it back, and we'll see it running then. So you'll have to wait with me on this one. Alright guys, that's going to conclude this mail call. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everyone that has come to the channel and has subscribed. And we'll see you down the tracks. Take care everybody.